Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton, they talk about Zimbabwe launch gold coin as currency. Make I leave you, make you hear the message where Comrade Newton bring come today. Enjoy the video.
So the people right now, he said the Zimbabwe launched gold currency, gold coin as a currency to battle extreme inflation. Gold coin could end citizens' run for foreign currency. Governor says that's the governor of their financial whatever. You know, they elaborated on it already, and all this one is under Nesera Jezera. This is what we are going to be seeing. That nobody suffers too much. We are one coincidence, maybe you want to go for shopping. Then you can go there, they will change and they can't give you. They are not going to be giving you gold currency again. It's like you want to bust your safe. As people, they get gold now. They want to start doing it now that gold go come, they get this thing. But it have to start from one source. You know, we have different kind of leaders. There are leaders that have foresight. Like Obaseki, for example, now, in Edo State, for example, the man is tying roads up till today, trying to build up the society from the inside. But what Edo animals, some of them not all, what they want to see is that red roof in the schools. Now, I do ask myself at times, if Oshomole were here for 8 years, Adolo Road and at the time, most of the major road, Testa Miro Oshomole not touch them. Now, what does it do for that 8 years? Now, you see people confidently coming out, and Oshomole try pass Obaseki. Now, if he do all this, how many roads do we have in Benin? If you look at it today, any government that comes is road. When are we going to talk about lives? When are we going to have a free health care? At least for Emmanuel Boma Veso, That should be things that frink us right now. We are advancing. But Hello guys, a wonderful day from here. Welcome to this very early morning broadcast. It's about 1:24 a.m. European time. So please, if you lay your hand on this very video, God bless you richly as you help us do sharing also. You know, I've told you before now that we are in this together, not that there's any problem. So that's just the best way I can appreciate and every one of you who have been in this very struggle with us right from the one. So some of the things we have been using idiom to tell you is coming to pass. Africa today, they are waking up. So please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast among your friends. I think today's broadcast and yesterday on was about 5 minutes different. I would have just waited so that we ran with the same time. I think yesterday was 1:30 or so something. I'll be 1:28. Today when we started by 1:24 a.m. Please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share, please. Do not hesitate to share because a conspiracy theory is becoming a conspiracy reality. Please help us share, kindly help us share everything you have heard from this very platform. It is going to come to pass. We are not doing what we are doing because we are looking for fame. We are doing it because God has sent us to come and do it. So that is the difference between myself and every other social media, whatever you can ever talk about. You know, mine is a real gene, irrespective of whatsoever it may concern. If my late father, blessed memory, was alive, for example, Andrew Imade and he does anything that contradicts the constitution or that will not make our society to grow, I will correct him. I will tell him that I don't think you are getting it right. I will tell him that this thing you are doing, people do it to you, how will you feel? I will tell him. I will tell him. So everybody get the way it today, you know. So for those of you who want to live, keep on living a life of psychophancy and hypocrisy, I wish you safe journey. The journey you are embarking on, only God knows whether you will see her come back. It's a very wrong journey. Earlier the better for you to turn back right now and begin to do the needful. You have to turn back and begin to do the needful, because it's our core responsibilities to make sure we fight for a better society for everyone. Please, I'm doing my broadcast from here. Also try and do your own from your end. Do yours from your end also. And I will introduce the topic as usual. You know, victory will always be ours. We are victorious. Yes, we are victorious. Glory be to God who has given us victory. And victory. Oh, we are victorious. Yes, we are victorious. Glory be to Baba who has given us victory. I am victorious. Yes, I am victorious. Glory be to God of our ancestors who has given us victory. You know, anytime we mention about ancestors, because our society is full up of fake people, they feel you are talking about juju. I've never seen people who are this doom in my life. Most of our people, they are so foolish. They are so foolish. There are songs you meet your mate singing. What you need to do is to help them sing that same song. People don't still know today. God of the ancestors, they don't want to know now that blood. Okushagin. They like it because it's sweet for mouth. You know, there are so many beautiful melodious songs in Christianity. Only my game and say, I know. Or I swear, I'm going to waiting here around that anointing. If I'm about waiting, love will be no mama. So let's go there right now. I've done the little sharing I can. Let's go there, let's go there, let's go there, let's go there, so that I introduce the topic to you right away. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. Because everything we have been telling you have begun to happen. Because there are a lot of things, a lot of intels that go along with some of the things I'll be telling you. This Zimbabwe gold currency have been a part of it. That's why it's under Nesera Gezera. This Zimbabwe gold currency is under Nesera Gezera. So if they can roll it out, and the good news here is that, you know, God knows have a way of doing his things. If the continent of Africa have been on the line of getting its full potentials, and people came, Obama and the deep states, they came. This was what Muammar Gaddafi wanted to do. This was what Muammar Gaddafi of Libya wanted to do. Gold currency. This was what the reason why he killed him. And it does not happen in Libya right now. It happens in Zimbabwe. Do you think the Zimbabwe will just get up on their feet and go and do this gold currency without the major people that own this world being a part of it? This very gold currency you are saying does not belong to Biden. No, it's not Biden administration. Don't get it twisted. It is not Biden that holds Nesera Gezera. It is not Biden. It is owned by the trumpet. And if you watch it today, I love Donald Trump for one thing. He's a man who does not want to centralize power to himself. He wants to distribute this power. Could you know the way the dollar America have been using the whole world? Only them and their country high pass. If you want to travel American dollar, the man have not been too happy about it. Then other countries have been so dominant. He's not a leader that want to say, despite he try to put American first, which is true. If I were to be him, I would always put Edo first. A lot of people also have the ideology. Edo first before Kogi people. It's a normal deal. If you say everybody must be carried along, even the Bible says, it says do good to people, especially the one in the household of faith. Have you ever seen me praying for other people at times who does not watch us? I always pray for you that share our video, our fans and our followers. Then the remnant will come for grant. Our fans and our followers, they'll come take them. So it's like that. Now, this very good currency that Zimbabwe just launched today, they've already done, I think 2,000 pieces now they don't do. Do you know how much worth is each of the gold currency? Each of the gold currency, that is the coin, it worth $1,800 and something dollars. You can have that very Zimbabwe gold currency right now. Put it, instead of you carrying dollar, put it in your pocket. What is Donald Trump and his team trying to do? Decentralization of the power. Decentralization of the power. When they're going for a conference, I think it was whether at G7 or G8, it was only then that it was only the Germans. The way you guys are relying on a Russian gas, it will come to a time to affect you people. The people that Germans send, they mock at Donald Trump for in the podium. Do you know the video later came out? As they now wrote on it where they reposted the video where Donald Trump was right. You know, we have different kind of leaders. There are leaders that have foresight. Like Obaseki, for example, now, in Edo State, for example, the man is tying roads up till today, trying to build up the society from the inside. But what Edo animals, some of them not all, what they want to see is that red roof in the schools. Now, I do ask myself at times, if Oshomole were here for 8 years, Adolo Road and at the time, most of the major road, Testa Miro Oshomole not touch them. Now, what does it do for that 8 years? Now, you see people confidently coming out, and Oshomole try pass Obaseki. Now, if he do all this, how many roads do we have in Benin? If you look at it today, any government that comes is road. When are we going to talk about lives? When are we going to have a free health care? At least for Emmanuel Boma Veso, That should be things that frink us right now. We are advancing. But the way this whole thing is going, I don't understand. The reason why I quickly want to trip that one in is to further buttress my point of what I'm saying, how people can come into power and they want to do the unusual. They want to do things that will help everybody. But in doing it, a lot of aliens will always think he's punishing us. He had a conference today right now in Washington. The kind of meeting, una say na bad in the rule. The kind of meeting Donald Trump, go and look some of his speech. How Biden were trying to deform the police. He talked about police. Go and look at it. I was watching this until I almost got out of my. Why is it that good people, they always face humiliation? What's the man like Kevin on man? This is a man that meant well for everybody. Up to me. He knows that I exist as a human being. He has feelings for every living human being. Does not mean that you can't go open American border. Then they can't go alien where they carry common for Nicaragua, for Honduras, for Venezuela, for Peru, for Panama, and for Haiti. They go leave them. But they can't carry gun, come America, come the key. Pass through the front door. Make we for know your identification. But most of us, because we live, we want to die as immigrants, we never want to pass through direct road and do anything apart from the back, then we are counting it that the man is bad. He's never been protecting you. He want to stop human trafficking. He want to stop pedophilia. He want to stop child trafficking. He want to stop human sacrifice. Before now, this was where they look so. Let no over divert. We are going to truly deliberate on this thing. And we should be expecting more of what Africa is going to do. Now, if you have that very one particular coin, that one now worth $1,800, you can buy it and keep it at home. in form of saving money. You can just put it in anywhere. A lot gonna keep. So the people right now, he said the Zimbabwe launched gold currency, gold coin as a currency to battle extreme inflation. Gold coin could end citizens' run for foreign currency. Governor says that's the governor of their financial whatever. You know, they elaborated on it already, and all this one is under Nesera Jezera. This is what we are going to be seeing. That nobody suffers too much. We are one coincidence, maybe you want to go for shopping. Then you can go there, they will change and they can't give you. They are not going to be giving you gold currency again. It's like you want to bust your safe. As people, they get gold now. They want to start doing it now that gold go come, they get this thing. But you have to start from one source. That's why right now it's like you are giving contract to country. Make them for still use that one city. And now how many have a year, but they still get the one way then day. It might even be that later in the day, you still get within Nigeria and go see they do on their own. That Nigeria currency will be seen so and so area like this. Not only US dollar and European dollar. If you look at now, no or any of our naira, you feel you stay travel. If you carry your Moroccan dirham, come here now. Now if you break the chain, I go change for you. They may not want to change it. Now all these things these people doing, they use it to put other countries. That was why Russians were not happy. These people, China was not happy. China, they are more or less like the most richest country in the world. They give out loans and all of other. But do you know their currency is worthless? Their currency is worthless. Now let the American dollar and the European Union. The highest currency today now is pounds. Why UK not throw away their pounds? Better they use euro. So they have been underestimating us. They have been humiliating us. We have been serving these people for long, and we have been licking their arse. And the problem we have here is that most of all, we don't think that's why whatever thing they bring out, we just embrace it. We even start encouraging our people to go into it. Look at right now. This is some of the things I'll be telling you. Our life is going to be meaningful again. Our life is going to be meaningful again. Before you know right now, economy of Zimbabwe will become big. If you want to go and change the gold currency right now, that's okay now. If you want to change one coin, now $2,000 will change for you. Maybe the governor of the bank, he will tell you say now $2,000 things change today. Automatically, it will be boosting the economy. Look at how our naira were devalued. As a 1980 something, it was 1 naira to $1. 1 naira to $1 as a 1980 something. That's why those days, people will train their children go abroad. But look at it today. $1 now is almost about 600 naira. 1,000 euro now was $1,000 now was $1 before. You can see things are changing. Now, how did these people always create economic problem for people? What you were supposed to get as an advantage to yourself, they will make it disadvantage. It's like we don't even have granite oil. Nigerians have oil. Go and look what Saudi Arabia is doing with oil. Go to Saudi Arabia where you bow oil, but our own. Debt is still on our neck. Up to Edo State. Minus debt when Nigeria they owe. Edo State they owe their personal osa. Then I hear you say, oh, we have too much idiotic set of people in our society. Even idiot in our man. Because these people, they don't think, at times I don't know how I wanted to qualify this alien. Edo State have OSA on they are indebted on their own, man, or the one Nigeria is holding. It's as if we don't even have granite oil. Many years ago, this should be maybe, let me just say many years ago, let's say about close to 30 years or more than 30 years or minus 30 years ago, the Malaysians, they came to NIFO to say, okay, now Mona give us more banga, may we take go plants. Go and look at it today. The natural resources of Malaysia is banga that they collected from NIFO Okomo. We have NIFO, we have Okomo here. We don't use and go anywhere. We have a palace that is not productive. we have a palace that is not productive. Have you seen one thing Nigeria is known for right now? Because Zimbabwe, they positioned themselves, they were able to coordinate themselves. That was why this thing fall on them. The governors at Central Bank have already announced it. $1,820 something so and so cents. Now one gold coin be. One gold currency now be. In some years time now, Zimbabwe can compete with Spain. Because a lot of Spanish people also want to go and buy it and use it to keep money. You fit put that thing for a month. If you want maybe money there with you, you want to go money with business now, you know. Oh, what here you want this? For example, now we they come abroad, you feel bad that one maybe lot or there for us. And just say for instance, when man we have here you want this. Most of us only sanga work bank. I think I've exposed it before when we are coming. If my phone go to him nana baru you vaccine you want this. If you never lead that sim, give my ya only. Most of our boys not bonus now trying to again day you go near you want this. Why don't you see anarchy? Most of you have not noticed before. We call it World Bank. If you have those who know dana in a new way, they'll give you bank make you drink. So you see most people come abroad today, their life is useless. You see most women today, they come abroad, they can no longer close their leg. Do you know what they saw in trying to come to Europe? What they saw trying to come to Europe was not an easy thing. That's why every reasonable thing we should always think about the trauma we went through. Let not just because I don't date jam, forget about your little beginning. If I don't see him now, need you work be. Okay, can you about fear kun leleyan? Amami we are Giansen. Or say me Giansen on your behalf. Me zonu no way. But what you just have to do, we want to hold the peace away. E de ban ti ori tin ati, e de ban ti oni orin idiot roba. We are giving you a phone. Wumi and our trainer, I will lead that in Nigeria. I mean, the people that is agitating for a better society are still the youth. And the youth, agitating your in voice. Where are the ones that have voice? Where are the ones that have voice? The rest of them, they use their potentiality to support politicians. That's what they do. Aren't you surprised that Manowe Fulani, we are minority? Why is Fulani killing us? Or man, that is palace are not moving with it. Why are they not move with it? No, I can't get it. Okay, let me put it this way. You have a father, you have a mother. And Fulani is in your village. Why are you so concerned that your father is not concerned about it? It's the question we continue to ask ourselves. Why did they feel reluctant about? Why did they feel as if nothing is happening? If you watch all of us today crying for better society, I know of a woman in Italy, a potentiality to a woman. Maybe I will not cannot measure her heart when it comes to activism and freedom fighting. Area ya boy, she was not born like that. Nothing that woman today you say does not know. Nothing we can't no man. But what about our people? You see people, a trader will not become a freedom fighter. But somebody who is a politician who's supposed to decamp and become a patriot. Macbeth will not be and I want decamp. They will never decamp. That's why you see a bastard freedom fighter in Endo will not become a fighter of APC. And what comment ilele? I went in my way. I go my way and go salo. Because we need to allow a lot of things to go down. There are a lot of things you don't just drag. Don't let it fly. What go irrespective of when maybe where the person in question where or mobile support. There are a lot of things we don't need to start allowing people to do. We shouldn't. For crying out loud. If I had information here, why do I always want to give you information? The little thing you have to learning from me, you go back home, sit down. Momo Gaddafi were killed in Libya. Agbe Momo Gaddafi. The same government bad in Ogbe Momon Gaddafi. There was a debate ne Joe Biden yana ne Donald Trump for ta. What I mean? Always since no Wayagbe Momon Gaddafi, always go and look at Libya. Of true, Libya today became a war zone. Do you know our people today are sold in Libya for cheap article? Do you know how many parents have lost their children in Libya? Nobody cares about it. None of our political elite have one day at least, good or bad. If you man waking up, them and let's try and rescue them. Or maba anybody. And the same people that is speaking before you know right now, they give you money. If I've opened a grant for them for negotiation, they know. Oh man, can't tell me I might be your money. Call me for what? To hell with your money. You have a team, you have a team, because they never want anybody to fight for our freedom. But thank God, I've had our prayers, and things are working the way they may know ye. There is a life I want to live. I want to solve. When we live. Killing here and there, I don't want to see it. I want to see you having a better car that's better than my own. I want you to your life to be better. If you are poor, what's my gain? When I'm poor, we are me go yam. When I'm poor, we go yam. That's why I want you to be rich. That way, me go party where we feel no so we make buy again. I'm not meaning it up now. Under normal condition, the time a black man like you has money, why do we always celebrate at times if our country they won a trophy or they won a match? You feel that we all are the same. I don't win, so we are the same. But reverse is the case. Our footballers, they are not talking about a better society. Now I use some of our useless musicians, they are not talking. Not be all these Nollywood and the rest. Not being go endorse whether not Tunubu they go endorse from the beginning. With this guy up to Taribo West and Canon Wanko and some other super go player where they go meet Tunubu go endorse them. Is those one go and look at George Way of Liberia? Not be the same age mate all of them be. Now, how many of our artists today are you seeing that's agitating this thing must happen? For example, Flavor Nabania, since 10 years right now, the man be demanding, they go come out for protest once. Because the occult where they did, the doctor, they say, why we want to kill these people. That's why at the time you made up your mind and say, no, you are not going to join this very... If you know the canon we're supposed to belong to any association, or any of these or whatever, you belong to this celebrity, we cannot fight for your freedom. You cannot fight for your freedom. It takes an independent man, people like us, that can fight for your freedom. I know if my father were to be alive today now, you know, at the time your father and your mother begin to beg, I've seen many people today, they are not in good relationship with their parents because of fighting for freedom for you. I know many people today, they are not in good relationship with their parents because of fighting for freedom for you. Almost one enemy. There must be one or two members of your family. Not that what you are doing is bad. Or who are seeing well at them. Who are you going to obey? Are you going to obey your sister, your brother, or you are going to obey God I've sent? You have to obey God now. You have to obey God. So that is life. Life is not a bed of roses. The little thing we are enjoying today as far as this life is concerned, people fought it and give it to us in a platter of gold. During that time, the problem that was also imminent, that was also in front of them, they tried to solve it. But the one today, the immediate problem we have right now, it is our core duty to join hands together to solve it. If every one of us really wake up, allow those people that have bad energy, waking up right now is just the thing we need. The world is waiting for you to wake up. Mother Nature is waiting for you to wake up. Mother Universe is waiting for you to wake up. the queen mother, the mother goddess, they are all waiting. Our late forefathers, some of them are in the grave. They need you to wake up so that you give them more energy. The very day today you stand representing your grandmother or your great-great-grandfather, my dear, that's what you're going to wake them up from the grave. I was telling somebody, now I say when I was in the blood of Jesus, in the body of Christ, he was laughing. Yes, I should put it here to encourage you. When I was in the body of Christ, my late father, my mommy and me were talking about Moses. Would you know recently, there are some certain things that I want with double barrel. I don't want to again. Bo. Okay. Why? Because somebody is standing here, giving them energy. Do you know you have to energize your father and your mother? You don't know. That's why the very day you wake up, they wake up from their. Because when I can help, won't power. You are to get up while they will get up. As soon as they know you move any, it go for whosoever that is disturbing you. But if you continue with this very sense, if you continue with this very ideology, the blood of Jesus, that's why you have been shouting the blood of man. But I don't want to begin to use my anointing to fight small things. It was only one prayer I prayed the other day. I had a voice, pray, anybody. Don't go and kill anybody. I have to obey. A prayer and a prayer, but don't go and kill anybody. Let them block page. Because God knows the kind of anointing I've given to us. The anointing does not just work baby water, but let some things begin to happen on my case. God knows the way to take charge. When I was sharing this very dream with somebody, I was the one that also gave the meaning to the person. The person was laughing. I said, when I was in the body of Christ, one day, I'm going to make him feel double barrel. True to God, it never happens. What makes it happen right now? Because we are in war. My spirit all the time, you can see hunger in me. Why? Because the kind of life no saloba show my men where in humanity I'm not seeing it in any form. And nobody bloody care about it. We shouldn't feel reluctant as if it does not concern me. Martin Luther King Jr. Nenemi of Selassie of Sudan. Nenemi of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. Now in your time, what are you doing? Video you cannot share. You cannot support IPOB to help them share video. You cannot support Ododuwa. In anything, mamu we. Let me just walk and eat ofu. Or man shall not live by bread alone, except by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord. My late father, blessed memory, he said, my son, he said, we eat so that we might live. We don't live to eat. Now, why is everything about us is food? And these people, they have divided us already. They are separating us. Do you know why they are separating us? With this narrative that they are doing. Look at how they separate us very easily. Okay, what about tomorrow? Okay, can you still be proud of your green pea today? There was a time green passport was more than the Spanish passport. This is a narrative that doesn't know how it started. Where is the green pea today now? Or even exist? So that thing will also come tomorrow. Before you know, they give us a separation. They give us separation. They will hate you the very day you start speaking against their evil plans. That's what they do. They will hate you. They are separating us from each other. They are separating us from each other. You are going to be losing friends, family, relationship, and partners. Be ready. Be mentally prepared. It's going to happen. We're going to be losing friends. We're going to lose relationships. We're going to be losing partners. We're going to be losing families. A lot of people have already lost their family already. You know how a lot of people lose their family? When the whole thing were conflicting, I'm going to be more, try to abbreviate. I don't want to go there. I don't really want to go there. It's not every time we deliberate on those issues, you know. When this whole thing came, you were saying no, the other person were saying yes. Automatically, you lose the person already. There's never a time you and that person ideology will ever come normal again. It can also happen, sir, with what they have given to them, they buy it. We are not going to longer dwell in the same society. Either I will not take on, my tension go high past people will take on. Automatically there will be separation in society we live. You can't be living 40 kilometers away from me. It all depends. Either they'll say they're paranoid because I not take the Olode. Now you will take the Olode. Now I go stay here. Me no go fit stay here. Let me use myself as a case study. Only God knows. Because right now, every one of us cannot have it. Our spirit, our ancestors does not permit every one of us to take the same decisions. That was why it come to a time your decisions and my own was different. And your decision is going to lead you to your transformations. So some are going to be transforming going this way, while some will also transform going this way. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's what's going to happen. They succeeded in separating us. There are most of us who cannot really sit together again. Because either I may not just need you, or you may not just need me. That's what they want to do. So that's why we have to mentally start preparing it. That the friend you used to see today, a time may come, you will not be seeing him the way he used to be before again. Like the very day right now, your friend starts committing criminalities. John knows that a day is going to come. He's not going to be following you to market again because he's going to be arrested and taken to jail. These people, they mean what they are doing. They are not joking. They mean what they are doing. As any of us begin to reason it, how this whole thing isn't going to end. I told you the other yesterday here that Russia and Ukraine, they've already signed deal. Ukraine will start importing things to Europe right now. Groundnut oil before, this girasol oil, what they use, that they call them groundnut oil, not just be groundnut oil. This girasol oil, that used to be 50 euros something. I think last week here I saw it. It's now 13 euro 50 cents. Before you know, now things will start coming back normal again. Because Nesera Jezera is almost about being rolled out. That's going to make our life to be more significant. But that does not stop these bad people of what they are doing. They are still trying to roll the thing they started. Because the war is an invisible war. They don't want to do it, then everybody will start scaring. They all know that they are already having problems. There are some Andalusia here in Spain. There are 2 men they sentenced to the 6 years imprisonment. Those are the real Kaaba in Andalusia. Era, they call them Era. Ere. And they call that their group. Now, it come for this time. And PSOE, and PP, that's the reigning party, PDP and APC still be. PSOE and PP, PSOE as a party, a lot of people resigned. Now, with what I can perceive, all those are people that are not making the politics go on well. They don't have reason to be there, rather than we tell them to resign. A lot of countries today, the top politicians, they are resigning. Don't be so surprised. Tinubu may not even be going to the poll. Atiku may not be going. It all depends. That's why I've told us, for those of us killing ourselves over elections, let's take it easy and let's watch what is coming. What is coming is going to determine. Your PVC is not what's going to give you leader. What's going to give you leader is your advocacy and your readiness. Because if they want to ring it, they will also ring it. You see this man, Adeleke, He won as a governor right now, he's dancing. But in Europe here, if they win, they don't dance. They start writing out, what can I do for my people? Traveling up and down, the development it can draw. So we just pray that the new life that is coming, the few funds we have, I know definitely all our political thieves, all their money is going to be collected from them. It's going to be used for development of our country. So all those them shomole, our one our confiscated here, it's treasury our money. So it's going to be something that I felt is going to benefit every one of us. That's why they are snake in the monkey shadow they are carrying out. Italy right now, they are pushing their 200 euro they want to share for people. Both pensioners, if you are working, they want to give you that money. They want to through that place now and know the people who have not taken the peace. That's what they want to do. And I see a lot of bloggers, one idiotic idiot about a blogger praising their prime minister that is living right now because he shared money for them. I don't know what blacks know about good governance. Is it by giving you money or the policy? The policy is what makes the government. Then tomorrow now, because a Biden is sharing to 2,000 or Bill Gates come, he want to give all the citizens in Europe to 2,000. Then minute you can say Bill Gates good. Please, let's try and correct our head. Let's go and find out the meaning of good government. Because these are areas, often we are able to get it right, the meaning, and know the meaning of government, know their functions. No area, no, there are a policy that they will bring. If I thought they are giving you 1 million tomorrow, that policy have already spoiled everything. And let's go and find out. People today don't still believe that what is happening today is to eradicate humanity. Is the population. They don't still know. How the way your prime minister is living. Do you know what it takes them to fight? That is living in peace. They're not going to go to shoot gun for parliament. You want to start thwarting people's error that do. Maybe automatically now, you see a door tomorrow is not good. The people that invaded us before, God drive all of them away. You just come around now, you come to Buga. Oh, but we don't get freedom. Do you know how that freedom came? You don't know how it came. You don't know how it came, and you don't bother. There are things that will happen. Before you start celebrating, go and first of all confirm. I wanna imagine now. Those are when we are growing up. Let me put this small little analogy here. Those are when we are growing up. You get the way your mom will take come from market or your dad come from work. You see and say me everywhere full. Maybe that money safe. Now even small water now, papa or why last water why coming home. I'm a gikwa the rubber na mu ye babasela na mu ye passage. Ovon he or wavon pakwa. Amerahi. All the gallon where they the house. What are your day? Before you know, you go say, ask lare. Tieni ti me va dano jog ba we no we no we me see. You have to go and look for. And that's what I expect every one of you to do. When the life get better tomorrow, don't just fly to Benin. Then yes, I don't man. Look for the people if I told them who steal and make sure there's a gene. That's only what will save you. You have to look for them. You have to look for them. That's why today, from today, pray for people not that but you know man get a day. People are fighting for you. Most of us we are still sleeping up to now. Wake up so that we make an no for long. You are there in the blood. The very day I denounce fully, I no longer belong to the body of Christ. If we tell me Moses mina, remember Moses de me mina me de. Iye Moses. Ona na na ri owe. O worry. Ware na pray no who do atin yo tin. Fly come. In get gone as we dey speak so. Every day gone. AK-47 here in na assault rifle or AK-49. What do you mean? A good person, if he's doing something, you don't even need too much prayer. Just begin to do it. You begin to see some signs. Just wake up one day and say, this is how it's supposed to be. Begin to live as a normal human being. Just live like a normal human being for once. Stop this very narrative that we are following. This life right from time have been survival of the fittest. This life you have seen, it have never been fair once. There never a time life have give people what they want. It is what they demand. That's one thing about life. It does not give you what you want. It give you what you demand for it. They say freedom is free. You need to demand for it. A lot of people will say happiness is free. Happiness or am free? Oh. Do you know how much I've spent in trying to pay for my freedom? Then because una dey Europe, una say happiness is free. Go to Ugbo and go and say happiness is free. But a phone where you near me away, then you will know say yes, it's not free. Hey man, the railway bought we what God cannot do does not exist. No, Irugbo, what we what God don't do that cannot exist. So we say some certain things because our environment is good. But a man bele sagin your people die for that thing we enjoy today. People that die for it. So the little thing we can also do. Don't always come out every day. Abraham blesses are mine. I am blessing that money. You know, I told you that Christianity have a lot of melodious songs. They have a lot of melodious songs. We are why we got swear. And if we saw our swear, that very day or that thing what you wa. Or my news well or ya chiti way. Hey, Abraham blesses are mine. Abraham blesses are mine. I am blessing that money. I am blessing that evening. Abraham blesses are mine. Where is your Isaac? We are watching one can you go was swearful. Equal guera. Oh, but where you Isaac? What are you doing? And look at what Isaac did go. A bomb I have Isaac. Before Abraham blessing go be yours. He want me a blessing. Honor the boss of boy was one agbe. That you want me to go in yaga. We are because we should try now let you wait to make sure we do something. It is our core duty. Let us not fold our hands. We are the people today that is in forefront. The people have known from that Edo State. Majority of them are women who only want a gene to be in Edo State. They are women. They are not men. Yes, we are go whoze. We make we are go zoi. We me. So when the society get better tomorrow, go and find out who might have done this. Go and find out because it's going to be soon. There's going to be a divine transformation from the inside. There's going to be a divine turnaround. All those turnaround our fake pastors were telling us those no a bon day now. Our program we a divine turnaround. The next tomorrow I will maybe renew a bema. So it will be calamity right from time. So I've told you before now, I better fight for a better society than for me to start fighting for passport abroad. As Zimbabwe now don't already get their gold currency, gold coin currency, their life done better. Because something will make Spanish rich people to start going there. They want to invest on the gold currency. You feel buy now for $1, for 1,800 or something dollar. Who dev your hand? Maybe I guess so why inflation or whatever thing we soon. Or we do it to 2,000. I can be asking again. Then automatically that's another cool business. And the Bitcoin, with what I'm perceiving, they are going to be removing Bitcoin. Bitcoin might be removed. Bitcoin might be removed. Bitcoin might be removed because it's not under our plans in Nazera Jazera. It's not on our plans in Nazera Jazera. So those are the things. There are things that bring development to a country. That's why if you check all our political leaders, I think Dilo Melaye now, instead of Dilo idiot, to stand as a patron, he's still singing songs. Dilo Melaye met abroad, they are defending the constitution. Dilo Melaye does not defend constitutions. That's why he sent a message across to Peter Obi that Peter Obi cannot rule now. He wants Atiku to rule because he needed his money. So it's so painful that most of us that have good mind, who want a better nations, thank God God is increasing our voice. got at times to even, you know, do some certain things. Or man on fight for freedom now, I'm a phone 12. Different one who are making a phone or wire Facebook or Paulo, they will hardly hack or whatever. At the time the phone login login before you know, if you create another page now, the same thing that is affecting you in this very phone is still going to affect the next other page you are opening. So we are managing. I just wonder how those cyberspace would have looked like when it comes to a gene in our society, how it would have looked like without I'm not in those cyberspace. At times I do ask myself questions. And this thing, it keeps me sad at times. At least by now, even if you know who have access in Nigeria. Oh, where they are 2 months now, or what they are working, it's free. Where they make do wherever go that for where we do, and if we have a holiday. Why we make a bokeke wowa? Eki and then how you hurry. Who will gain holiday now? But don't look at it, yeah, you know, huh? Children cannot travel. They cannot go back to our country. So me, I'm really interested for us to have a better society, and every one of us should also. Every one of us should, because it's something that will help us. So I thank God for the life of the Zimbabwean. Despite any Chinese what we hear, we can beyond the Chinese kakabo. But I know with time Chinese is going to be living part of Africa and they are dominating. They are going to be living. I know what I'm saying. The life that is coming is going to be that is going to be peace everywhere. You cannot stay anywhere you want. If you look at South America today, part of North America, all of them they are running to United States. Running to United States. A corruption why we beni wodo. Nowhere they not do all this cabal. Who are again and so we are for fire and suffer. They suffer there. Was it not 2008 year about? Now Spanish can say any person from foreigners we want to go back to their countries. So they go pay them. You know. That was how Ecuador left. Ecuador now they Spain here, our region. I don't know about other places like that. They are not much again, but before they used to travel. They're not many again now. If you have a Brazil, you have a lot of them went back. Russia now, you only see Russia here. When the economy just continue boom, most of the houses Spain right now as Russia they buy them. And as we speak right now, I was in the station the other day here. I went for a special assignment. Now 2 persons come report say they break their window. Remove within the inside. And they're too many for Ukraine. You have them women seriously. I just pray maybe as I just did now. If I finish this video, I will do walk around. Because wherever place we are, our ruggedity, the people who can solve it, use it, is to help the society. I want to see that as I put for year. As I call you so see this person. I monitor them, but I'm gonna make sure say I follow and I see how we want it. I'm gonna report that person to police. That's how to be a patriot. Now so they take the stand, made them build communities. A Rome was not built in a day like what they always say. The kind of society we want to have, let of us start it in our mind. That's why most of us today, our ideology. Even when the government is trying to build up, make government just the tarot they go now. Tarot they go, the way they do here, they will leave electrical wherever. Maybe there are some urban area, they want to change some wire. They go leave them, so if we use them, take garden. They're not going to even pull me gun, make the garden. Such a thing. Nigerian thieves go carry gun, take go rubber. Those days now, this tension wire for pole. How would you have your? Oh, you have your now. Who are those Oyi? The same people that is trying to take that light, not they beneath. They are the one packing it. The same people today crying that Edo State is not good. Now, this same person, you belong to one court or the other. You are also the one sending your boys to go and execute people because he help you, follow you, drag your friends. So if you check it, we all blacks, we need to change our mindset, not be only our leader. If the leader is good right now, the people is not still good, it's going to be very bad. As you guys are trying right now, shouting obedient right now, be obedient to the heavenly voice. Stop evil. Make we stop evil. If we don't stop evil, we don't get better society. Let all of us start disciplining ourselves. Because if at the end of the day, Nigerians choose to continue with this ideology, and the people that is coming to come and fix it up, they've already come. They are going to start using force on you. Later you say we are facing police brutality because you don't want to hear word. You don't want to hear word. Oyibo here now, they're not the same. One they just come. Oyibo they fear their police pass we. The way Oyibo they fear their police, we not they fear them like that because they drill them well. If you misbehave, they'll go right down for your record. We can take the police one day. Your own, they know right now, they know say at any time you can leave. Wait till we go tell police now. Fear no dey. Some Oyibo dey control where you go jam, you go in go your dey shake. It's so why here big. In your country, but you na say welare we man dey born with her. Particularly everything you complete for your car, you have no problem. On your why? Now let down be problem with that get. Most that thing because you come meet a crime here. Come work. But once everything work, but we can quite ourselves. Work with where I can we have a zin and a bar. I want to go find this for trouble. If we want to get now, they would be a river, so they be a lever. Why you can't tell them? We can't move with me up. They'll control. They'll tire. Work with our guests. They don't know where pokering. Why are you laughing? Why not go laugh? Not because give me money, I tell you. You know. So those are the things. At times they are afraid because of the system. So let us always be that change we want to see. It will help us. It will go a long way in our society. Let us be that change we want to see. If you watch it today, now most of us, they believe on free money. Nobody wants to do anything. Right now, all hands was supposed to be on desk right now, talking about what affects us most. Nobody now for this jam know what's in the corner. Few people know. Now few people know. If they ever hear now say, Zimbabwe don't get gold coin, they'll just see counter and slash. They're not going to confirm how much that one of that coin will be now for dollar. And why this thing happening? What's the battle before America? What the battle before America? They are trying to remove some power from America's hand. And Palace. Do you know CIA is controlled by Queen? CIA is controlled by Queen, the Mossad. Maybe you are hearing for the very first time. The way the war take them, if you hear some certain things, you'll just tire. The thing is just that we are not in the system. So they don't really hear, let's just leave it. People have been worried right from 1960. How we going to fix this thing? Va assassinated Abraham Lincoln in 1865. A man Abraham Lincoln, Okbeni and swing struggle, and I don't take. He just be say Moses Papa, he not fit deliver the children of Israel. Now Moses, now I can go deliver them. Papa will born Moses, Papa no fit. Isaac no fit, for example. He no fit. I don't say that Jacob children I can't do them more. He couldn't take them to the promised land. Maybe they would have not even go to slavery, you know. He can't be saying that Moses will be small picking. So this thing have been there. The word have been like this. This same thing you are seeing today, this very word you are seeing today right now. They were also having street lights in 16 something, no? Different from this. Now the new model of the street light be this. The new model of the motorway they get that time and be this. So this life have been like this. Don't just think that you are the most civilized person. The life other people have lived is a useless life. Now you know pass. My papa no use computer. My man no use computer. But there was something your father and your mother used that was more special and more relevant and more organic today. How was they transmitting their message? What are you on here? Now you help them, they read letter those days. They were comfortable with it. It might even take 1 year for them to send message abroad. That time I would sit down, brother, you gonna what they give money? Where's say brother? Where's say? Go brother, where's say brother? But right now with ordinary voice call, you can be talking to somebody in America because things are advancing. That time we are sending a letter so we were there. You are sending letter right now to your elder brother or your elder sister, telling them that when you see now, Madeba Bagan, then who will swear yo? Who will swear you totally? You know, so life have been like this right from time. So in this our age, now what we want to face be this. We should face squarely and come out of it alive. We should face it and come out of it alive. We are not supposed to lose our head. Because these things you are seeing today, it happened in 1918. Where was 1918 here? After 1918, you get 1945. The German Holocaust, which is the Second World War. And the people that caused the Second World War, you know where they go put base? They go put on for Ukraine. That was the Nazi militias and the Khazarian mafias. So thank God for Donna. Oh, amen. Oh, amen. A month before the entire Ukraine finished. All this one you were just saying Russia, Russia, Russia. Not be only Russia. Russia will use as the figure to do all these things. They are the one now they run them. They are running, and today they are almost done with what they are clearing there. No, they are almost done with it. So I'm thanking God today that for those of us who are still holding the line up to now, and don't be afraid, we are praying for Medibet to roll out. The thing is just that let's admit for one that we have made a very big mistake and come back to our ancestors, the God of our ancestors. Stop hating people for speaking. A lot of people today, they hate me because I'm not supporting their injection. I can never support your injection. Why no me now? If you are hating me for that, boy, because you just see people are just angered, just come. Or my video well, mumu. Now what be the mumu here? It is your generation that be mumu because you inherited this your mumulity from your father. A mumu man cannot do what I'm doing. If you yourself now mumu, I will not come to your page. What would it be interesting about you? Why is it that everything I've told you is what's happening? So please viewers, God bless you all. God bless you all. I'm not going to be letting this video so that the people that are going to be watching it later, they're making it, you know. So where God still carry us go. I don't know why we are doing a video now 1:30 a.m. in the morning. If you ask me why, I want to ask. Whether not because of the holiday, whether not because of the day mojito. If you ask me why, I want to ask. So the all yomure. I'm not a video over so I can't really understand the but all I know that it remains few because I'm no longer in the body of Christ. Well, I only have a fee. So God bless each and every one of you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Please, let's be getting ready for what is coming. Let's be getting ready for what is coming. Let's be getting ready for what is coming. Not losing friends that they are going to die, or don't get it twisted. There are going to be a little separation. There are going to be a little separation because of the ideology, what they believe, not what you believe. That's just it. You know, like a friend that want to study medicine, and you yourself that is going to biz admin, or somebody that is going to art. So you are not going to be in this department. So he himself can be in the faculty of difficulties, while you yourself you also be in the faculty of enjoyment. Do you know people today, they are in faculty of the difficulty of the acrobatic state? Faculty of difficulty of the acrobatic state. There are people that are there, you know, because you went to go and choose the wrong course. So that's that. So there's going to be a demarcation. There's going to be a demarcation. That one, I pray God help each and every one. For that's why everything, I always come here to come and give us the necessary information that we need. I told you before now that your information will lead you to transformations. Your information you have and the decision you make will lead you to your transformations. So if there's transformation in your life, you know, say, man, yes. It's like when God, when you pray God for His hand, He will show you His face. And when you praise God for His face, when you pray God for His hand, He will show you His. When you pray God for His finger, He will show you His hand. When you pray God for His hand, He will show you His face. So that's all life be. So it's gradually. So if you believe on one particular thing now, So it's going to lead to a better thing tomorrow. That's why it is when you make yourself available, God can make you able. It is when God trusts you, you can trust something into your hand. At times you can trust information into people because you trust them. So God so trusts me that any message He gave to me, I'm going to pass it out irrespective. That's why there are people today that cannot see what is coming. Because they have not been able to make themselves available. You know, we have different kind of soldiers. We have different kind of people. Like, there are people right now, there are heights they can go in walking. Everybody cannot go it. Like somebody like me, once it's more than like 4 upstairs, outside for plastering, I don't go. Except on the contrary, now this is a European whatever. If not though that normal damn you are not the climb. I will just tell you, I'm not fit climb, but I will be so. Why there are people today, you see some people who go to work for power line, they are trained for it. Your heights may just be, let's say 1 pole, you stand on top. But there are people that will stand on top 3 pole, you not go see fear. So, now so like we are uniquely unique and differently different. That's why though we are here, kale. So there are a lot of things. Not be say be compared to self-friend of Fatima do the same thing I do, but they should pick up something. Let them stop with this hypocrisy. Now hypocrisy means they quarrel, but I don't quarrel for any other thing. Their hypocrisy is too much. They lie too much. They only want to cover up the thing that is killing us. They are not sincere. They are not sincere. They always want to cover up the things that is affecting us. That's why I'm always condemning them. Like the story, I think I also told us was it not the first day I told us the story about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, how they got promoted, even disobeying king. So, and these are the reason why I will bring up these scriptural verses to you or give you all these stories. Is for you to know that it is not everything you just do that will only lead to your destructions. There are most of it, particularly when you are defending what is right, it's going to lead to your promotion. You know? The people that so much trust right now on 1 or 2 things, not putting their trust in God, at the end of the day, it's going to reverse, it's going to be the case. Like what I had just now. I said, go to UK. People that are double blessed with injection, they are this in on the system again. Do you think they ever go one day go to ask you about your green pea again? But it come to a time, green pea, allez, green pea, allez. Green pea was not even better than a passport. Our people start carrying the rumor. I can't even alone now. Now that one will come be miss of education. For me, I hold my mind. I put myself together because I was hearing information you were never hearing. People were sending a lot of bullshit to me. You know, somebody will just call you, trying to say this and that. You hear a lot of gossiping people gossip you to your face. Gossip you to your close friend. That guy is a conspiracy theory. And a daughter Noah, boy and red man and all of that. But I hold my ground. But today we are saying it. But that does not stop me still from promulgating the gospel. It don't stop me. This is what I'm called to do. It gives me joy when I'm saving people. It gives me joy. I have nothing to lose. God knows why He has been sustaining me. But today now conspiracy theory is now becoming conspiracy reality. So please, every one of us, let's be very, very careful. Let's be very, very careful. Any information you hear, transmit it around. Emike Ladiana, me, I don't already know where they go. Do you know why? Because I've been part and parcel of it. There are a lot of things you yourself you know. Me myself, I don't know because walk away now, make away. So I'm just coming. But in this very field, if you can follow me, I get it to be more better. Or mommy, where you shouldn't go and also search information on your own. But I go to my snake in the monkey shadow, do not go there. What did I say? Snake in the monkey shadow, even though you insult me, know me, but do not go there. I got nothing to gain. I got nothing to gain if these people, they caught you again. They might also be trying to kind of, they want lockdown or this thing, don't they increase and all that, you know. But don't be afraid. You are going to be hearing rumors of war. Magbene. My own God, Ogbene. Third World War a day. My own God, Ogbene. Okay, this sensor, they on this light. We want to video. So that's that. So good everyone, and God bless you all. Today's day 27th July. Today is 27th July. Yeah, where we rule, we don't have bubble night. I dey under this thing still dey. I want to do your bound do you. Wurua. We don't want me now. Hey do you. A bomb away. What do you mean? Weru. I know people will be surprised. So God bless you, or God bless you, honestly. It has been a wonderful time speaking with you this very morning. It's been a wonderful time speaking with you this very morning. Today is Tuesday, 27 July 2022. So it's a year we must live to remember each and every one of us. I just pray that in the next life, every one of us, we are going to be seeing in our global transition to greatness. So we are going to be transiting soon to a life that is full of all manner of good things you can ever talk about. You know? So that was going to be happening. God bless you all. And our YouTube channel is IAICPTV. Our YouTube channel is IAICPTV. That's our YouTube channel. This very association is International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. This very association is International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. My humble name here is the CEO of Civil Disobedience. For those of you that want to reach us, our phone number is +34631 056284. Our telephone number is +34631 056284. So do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you. Ciao.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.